YouTube, what they do. It's your boy Steph. Uh, Shout out to the Fresh and Fit podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys go subscribe to them. Shout out to the roommates, man. You guys go subscribe to them. We're about to dive into a really great topic. And let's just dive into it. Let's get it. That's a great scripture right there.
One of the things that, as I'm like kind of listening to you share some things, and you've shared some things as well, and you guys refer to some of these guys as losers, and then you guys also refer to some of these guys as not having money, and then a lot of unhealthy things that make guys unattractive. You guys have described them as well. Do you guys think there's any characteristics about yourselves that make you unattractive to men, the same way that you find certain guys so unattractive to you?
Yes.
Okay. And what would you think those characteristics are?
About oneself.
Yeah, about yourself. Yeah.
Okay. I think
About yourself.
I threaten men because I'm just very independent and I'm very successful and I don't really need to rely on anybody else or just even bother with your presence because I am so well established on my own. So
That's not a turn off. Like you're bigging yourself up. You know what I'm saying? That's not a turn off. That's like a chick asking us, is there something that you think is unattractive about you as a man? And then you say, I own a business and I own over 6 figures. No, bro. Is there something unattractive about you that females don't like? Yeah, I'm not tall. I might not be as tall. I might not be as handsome. My hairline pushed back. My breath stank. My swag is off. I don't know how to dress. My cars is weak. You know what I'm saying? I might stutter a lot. You know what I'm saying? I might have a different preference of certain women that most women don't like. That is something. Not bigging up yourself because you're successful. Oh yeah, I'm strong and I'm independent and I push guys away. Like, bro, we don't care. I'm gonna tell y'all, females. I'm gonna tell y'all something about how us females are. Not us females are, but us how us men are. How we are. We don't care about your accomplishments. Granted, it is a good thing. Not taking that away from you. Granted, it is good. But when you're in a high value man's life, bro, I don't care about that, bro. You gonna add me? What you done? Are you gonna add that to my life? But you see how she's so quick to biggie herself up? That's how I want you to biggie yourself up. When you make it. Listen to her words, fellas.
At 23.
Yes, 23 with a money tree, boo. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You see her sweat, her that's how I want you to be. I want you to be like that when you are successful. You see her attitude, her aura, you can't tell me nothing. That's how I want you to be, fellas. Is that wrong? You see any of her female counterparts right there correcting her? Girl. You see any of her female friends or any women in the comment section? Girl, you're being too cocky. Girl, you're being too arrogant. Because in today's society, she can be arrogant, she can be cocky, and you can't. Even if you achieve greater than her. Man, I know dudes that's multi-millionaires that be humble. I'm humble. We talking about, fellas, I'm talking about over 30 million a year. Multi-millionaire. I'm humble. You gonna let her poop on you? You can flex just like that. That's what's wrong with today's society. They shame men for flexing, but they biggie women up. They kiss a woman's behind for her flexing on her accomplishments.
Yeah. And where's your job?
I work on OnlyFans. Like, don't get me wrong.
Funny part.
Yeah.
This is the funny part.
23 with a money tree, boo. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, yeah. And where's your job?
I work on OnlyFans.
Okay.
And I'm a model.
Why she look down like that? Like, and I'm hold on, listen, y'all, listen.
Yeah, yeah. And where's your job?
I work on OnlyFans.
Okay.
And I'm a model.
So
you work on OnlyFans and you're a model.
Money tree from OnlyFans.
Yes, I run a business off OnlyFans.
Okay.
Plug it in. Yeah, what's your OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.com.
No free
The Karate Kid wanted in regard to short.
I quit my job.
Okay.
And I didn't have anything else to do. So obviously I took a leap of faith and I started an OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I started making $0, $100, whatever, let's say X amount of money. And throughout time, that X amount of money has multiplied way too many times in order.
There is no leap of faith of starting OnlyFans. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That is no leap of faith. There is no leap of faith for that. I'm sorry to say that. There is no leap of faith when by default you are born with beta male simps to pay what you were born with. That's not a gift. That's not a skill. That's not a talent. I'm sorry. It's not a business. It's not a leap of faith. I'm not trying to hear the BS. What leap of faith is uploading hundreds of videos on YouTube and nobody watches your videos. What leap of faith is investing the money that you got from your job and investing in the business. What leap of faith is the money that you get from your job, you invested in the stock market, and you quit your job, and you live your money off, and you live off the stock market. That's a leap of faith. These females know what they doing, bruh. Ain't no leap of faith when you doing that. Stop playing with me, dog. Ain't no leap of faith when by default, you are born with the biggest opportunity, and that's to play simps. Leap of faith.
And then
Leap of a simp.
it's become a business at this point. So you run a full-blown business when you have an OnlyFans.
And how long have you been doing that for?
A little over a year.
Okay, so it's like a money tree, like that kind of tree, or like actual
No,
like.
I need a bigger bag than that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no,
Do y'all see how she talking? I need a bigger bag than that. She talking. She talking.
I think it's interesting. No disrespect to any women in the OnlyFans industry that you guys think that you have like money when like you guys more than likely don't. And in regards to like having a career, you guys are actually like temp workers, you know. And so it's a season of temporary of money, but I don't think it's a money tree. Because when I think about a tree can also have seeds that create more money.
What you mean to tell me is that my looks are not going to last me very long. But what I mean to tell you is that
yes, they are.
Money
guys,
is flowing abundantly at this point in my life. So I'm taking advantage of that situation.
Yeah.
And with that, I can invest into myself and different parts of myself. I don't have to work 40 hours a week or give myself up or do anything that I don't want to do because of the liberty that I have. So if you could go ahead and put me down, say I don't got money, whatever.
No.
There's people making millions off of OnlyFans.
Of course.
You don't know how much I make at the end of the day.
No, but do you know why it's temp work? You know what temp means?
But it's not, because you could do it for as long as you want.
You really can.
Yeah.
You can stop while you're 70. You can stop while you're 50. Right now,
There's
I'm 23.
50-year-olds.
If I keep doing it until
grandmas
I'm
on
like
it.
30-something, after so many years, that would be thousands and thousands and thousands and
At the end
thousands
of the
of
day,
dollars.
They need to legalize. And I'm sorry to say this, bro, but they need to legalize real animated sex dolls. This madness has to stop. The OnlyFans I would rather you pay for a $5,000 sex doll and literally dig out the sex doll guts. I'm talking about each stroke you leading about to bust all inside the sex doll guts. They need to make them as real as possible to stop this madness. This is madness. And please, don't try to compare OnlyFans to drugs. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not try to compare OnlyFans to drugs. Because niggas that's in the streets know the consequences that come with selling drugs. We ain't gonna talk on that, but y'all know that it's a huge risk.
I don't think you're the consumer for that, so you really have you really don't know what to say about it because you're not spending your money on it. So how would you even know how much money goes in there?
Someone asked if it's a money tree, what seeds can you plant with OnlyFans?
Well, you can start up any business you want, like
I think
in the world.
my biggest thing is I just think when you're a 20-year-old kid.
I'm a 20-year-old woman.
I'm sorry, I was rude to me.
Yeah.
When you're a 20-year-old kid and
I'm sorry. When you're a 20-year-old kid, there's a savage, Hafiz, baby. I see you, dog.
think that you have a certain amount of money, and when you think that your career is a career when it's a temp job, my problem is so many young women believe this story. And then when you look at women who are your peers, who are 40 and 50, how many of them who were in sex work are still making profit? Because what you're not realizing is right now, yes, you're making $10,000, $12,000, $8,000 a month doing OnlyFans. That's fantastic. But what's going to happen is each year, as you become older, as your audience begins.
And bro, that's a lot of money, y'all. 10 grand, 8 grand, 7 grand, 5 grand, 6 grand, just to show what you have, just to show what you was born with at default. But that's a lot of money, bro.
To mature and gets kind of tired of the same old girl, they're gonna move on to the new girl on the block and spend money on her, and that 10,000 that was coming in becomes 7, and then it becomes 5, and then it becomes 4. But here's the problem: your lifestyle remains the same, and your lifestyle also increases at times. So the bills that were once $5,000 a month become 6 and 7, 8, and the same exact problem that athletes had. Which is why so many athletes are broke, because they make their money when they're young, and then that career is not sustainable. Women in sex work have that same problem, and they go into that same situation.
Yeah.
And so to me, when you call it a money tree, you're deceiving yourself. And to me, that's harmful messages to be communicating to women. Because I know a lot of women who are in these different fields and these different industries, and when they're 20 and they're young, they think they're making so much money, but when they look back on the women before them, that's not the case. Do you understand that concept in regards to money as well?
I understand the lesson you're trying to teach me 100%, because that's true for any business. It's not going to last forever. So I completely get that. And, if you have any knowledge on how to get further in life, I feel like you should spread it, right? So if you know how to make anybody more successful, then you should do it if you have that knowledge, which is great that you do. And I have the knowledge that I have, and I use it to my advantage, and I use it and I spread it. And you have your knowledge, and you should use it and spread yours.
No, I agree with you, but for me, I think the reason that kind of like maybe want to question it is because I'm from Atlanta, hear so many women who are saying that they're making money from OnlyFans when you're making money in a year, and you're thinking that money you made in a year is going to be the money that you're going to be making in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, and 40 years. And so that's just not the case. So that's just something I hope, I don't know if you're listening, but I hope that's something that you grasp, because the money that you make today at 23, that might be the most you'll ever make in your life, but your lifestyle remains the same.
But what if, like, these girls, some of them, I mean, I'm not saying everyone, but like, what if some of them are smart businesswomen, or they develop a more business mindset and they take the quick money that they made and they invest it and they develop it and they build on it?
They can, but let's be real here. Most won't.
No. And I totally get that.
Fresh Prince, tell them they won't. I'm sorry, they won't. Most won't. Most dudes that's in the game, in the street, is not going to invest that money. They're not thinking that. And most chicks that are doing OnlyFans are not going to think about that, bro. I'm sorry. Because that fast money, it feel good. Man, it feel good. But it be gone like this. That's why you got to have a 5-10 year plan. You got to have the year plans. I don't look at month to month. I look at year to year. 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
But
that's other women.
What if they do?
Okay,
guys have
Not
never met a smart
everybody
woman?
is the same. Like
you're 100%
my
right.
friend, he's making 150,000 off of OnlyFans every single month.
Okay.
Wait, is it
As
Jimmy?
Jimmy, yeah. He's one
I
of
know
my
you look
best
familiar.
friends. Yeah.
I know you look familiar.
I think I know who that is too.
Okay.
But so he kind of like taught me the ropes on how to like be able to grow your OnlyFans. But you could really like, I know it's hard from the outside looking in, but you could really make
it
it
really
into
is.
like a career that could really take care of all of your finances and be financially stable and free. It just depends on how much you invest into yourself, what kind of social media following you have. Because it's not really, to be honest, it's not really about what you're selling. It's about Instagram too. How many people follow you on Instagram? How many people,
Exposure.
how many exposures, how many followers you have, how many people are actually fans of you and want to go
Yeah.
subscribe to you. So
You just have guys that want to dig you out. You don't have fans. You don't have supporters. Period. The only time a female can have fans and supporters is if she brings something valuable. Music. Art. Is she really good in her community as far as Twitch gaming? There's women on Twitch and YouTube that are really good that I wholeheartedly give salute. Salute because their content is good. They're actually good at the game. And they give a wonderful advice. Wonderful advice. Period. All that other stuff, women are not buying your OnlyFans. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Sick of the cap, bro. You're not Beyonce. You don't sing. Women are not buying your album and buying your songs for their husbands or their boyfriends or their sneaky link to listen to the song and get dug out at night. No, it's thirsty dudes buying your OnlyFans and I'm about to bust gallons of nut on themselves.
I don't like.
No, I understand that. I understand that in regards to making money today. If I'm a 22-year-old woman and I want to make money today, it's common math since the beginning of time. Take your clothes off, people will give you money.
Period.
But the problem is that in regards to the long run of life, that's not a sustainable model.
Period.
Question.
I'll go ahead.
Would you say the same thing about girls that are in like the nightlife industry? I'm not saying strippers. I'm saying like bartenders, servers, nightclub waitresses, bottle girls. Like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Would you say the same thing? Like that they're, because they're making fast money, whatever. But what if they take it, they flip it, and they do things?
And I love that point. But we have to ask ourselves an honest question. How many people are real life entrepreneurs? And so to me, it kind of offends me, and not saying anyone here is doing it, when certain people act like they're entrepreneurs when they're not. A lot of people who are entrepreneurs understand that it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a long go.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be 22 years old, make money, and then all of a sudden have that money for the rest of your life. You're probably going to lose it over and over, and you have to do so many things. And so to me, it's the idea that, okay, are they going to take this money at 22 and then invest in their life? The question becomes, what are they doing with this money? Because what happens with a lot of girls at 22 or 23 years old, what do they end up doing? They end up buying nice apartments. Do you guys live in nice apartments?
Yeah.
Do you have a nice car?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Do you have nice clothes?
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is you begin to build a lifestyle
I
up.
get it.
And you have to keep up
maintain
with
it.
that.
Yes, and then
lifestyle.
what happens
It's
is
like
your
a money pit.
your
You
money's
have to
not
put it
going
in
into your
yourself. No,
business
100%.
because the reality is you already have a short-term mindset
Yeah.
thinking.
Mhm.
If you're thinking fast money, how are you going to be a person that's also simultaneously going to invest for the long haul? And that is oxymoronical. So is there a girl who might do OnlyFans, who might save 90% of her money to learn about stocks, cryptocurrencies, real estate?
Which
Is that
is very
a
rare.
potential? Yes. But is that the majority? No. And so the reality is most people who get into careers with short-term fast money perspectives, they end up being short-term fast money people, and they don't end up making the money in the long term. So
guys,
that's
quick
the-
announcement.
Very good point. Very good.
Dog, did her shirt say sucker for baddies?
We got the Godfather in the house, Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels.
So we just add him on stream. Kevin, welcome to the show, man.
Now let's play big bank, take little bank.
He ain't lying neither. Real talk.
Oh,
Oh man.
Kevin fucking Samuels in the
That's
house.
crazy. Hi guys, how we doing?
What's up, Kevin?
One thing that I heard from the ladies that I often heard when I spent a lot of time in corporate strip clubs with high-end escorts, porn stars, the new girls to the industry all thought they discovered fire because they were hot. What Hafiz was trying to tell you ladies is the money you're making is seasonal. There will be a new it chick every season. And what ends up happening is if you don't take the money you have while you're hot, and if you're not flexible enough to listen to people who know better, you'll just have a lot of money that you blow. Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now, and we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
But it's open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said.
Sex work has been around since forever.
Yeah, but that's
okay. So like I was saying, I traffic in places where high-end dancers, escorts, sex work. Ladies, how do you honestly think you're going to make increasing money over the next 10 years?
I've increased my money exponentially every single month since I started OnlyFans.
That's a month,
and that's every month. But I said over the next 10 years. You've been in this business for right about a year, right?
Is 10 years old yet?
That's not the question.
Well, any business.
And here's the thing, and this is what I mean by the hard-headedness piece of it. In order to be able to take the money you've made and apply the so-called knowledge you have, you need to be able to work and leverage it with people who know more than you instead of looking Hafiz in the face like he doesn't know what he's talking about when he runs a almost $1 million business.
Facts.
The guys on the podcast who are on the verge of running $1 million business, and another person who knows how to do it is run most of it. You're asking me questions to prove to you like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you know what you're talking about regarding OnlyFans. That's for sure. Because
But I do know what I'm talking about as far as business and making money.
In regards to making money, money comes in waves, and we all have to understand that. And if we all invest successfully, we could.
Where are you investing? Where are you investing?
So people are.
Where are you investing?
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
Where are you?
He said, "What are you investing?" Soon as she heard that, Soon as she heard that,
investing.
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
It's a secret.
Declare that.
I accept what you just said, but you said money comes in waves. Granted, we have to invest. It's taken. Where's some of the places you're investing?
Yeah,
See, this is what this OnlyFans economy is done. It's let women with really low functioning knowledge, no high value or high ticket skills.
That's not low functioning knowledge.
Well, let's talk. Okay. Every time I've asked you any question about business, and you've asked me a question instead of answering it. And I said, and if it's not you, eat the meat, spit out the bones. But what OnlyFans has done is it's created a bubble economy. Women are rushing to OnlyFans thinking that it's the new .com, the new real estate, and they're realizing that there is no sustainable way to project this out for over 5 years. Now, maybe you don't know that knowledge, but I do, because anyway. So
you come to the club, like we're not.
You can't even get in.
But do you understand that what he's not trying to hate? And so
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into body contouring. He's asking my friend, what is she investing in?
Yeah,
he was trying to make her feel bad about that. I'm doing it into body.
I asked her what she was investing in. I don't know whether it's good or bad.
I didn't want to talk pay my bills, so why would I tell you about my business unless you're?
I think guys are just mad. It's easier for.
Have y'all ever And I got smart. I know I got guys that invest in the stock market. You guys DM me all the time about it on Instagram and Twitter. Guys, have you ever met a guy that you ask, "Hey, bro, what you investing in?" and he say none of your business? Like as if he worked for the Marvel Alliance of all stock markets or something. Like as if he got like $1 million in the stock market or something. Like, what? If anything, anybody that's in stocks, bro, anybody that's in any kind of investments, it's gonna give you the game. Like, hey, bro, you should buy a share in this. Hey, bro, you should invest in this. Hey, bro, I own a couple shares in this, bro. You should invest in a couple. Nah, but what's she talking about?
Guys are very happy for me for my
ladies,
success.
ladies, calm down. Ladies, calm down. Here's the reality. The point of the matter is that what we're trying to communicate is that a lot of fields that give people quick money, whether it's entertainment, whether it's sports, whether it's acting, there's so many fields that will give you quick money today. And when you get that money, you think you've made it. Look at all the Atlanta rappers. Look at all the basketball players. You think that you made it because you're getting money today. But a lot of these fields in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're not making the same amount of money. It's not just you women on OnlyFans, it's also men as well. But the reality of the matter is that if you are not wise with your money, if you are not long-sighted with your money, if you don't have actual investments, like understanding cryptocurrency, like understanding mutual funds, like understanding stocks, when you're not educating yourself on those matters, what ends up happening is you end up losing your money. And the reality of the matter is, for a lot of women who are into sex work, you guys are short-sighted individuals. So if you're a short-sighted person, more than likely you're not spending your money. You're buying bags. You're buying nice apartments.
Who said OnlyFans is just sex work, though?
I didn't say.
Who said I'm buying bags? Like, who said I don't?
Let me finish.
Stocks?
Let me finish.
Well, hold on. See, you can't do that. I asked you what you're buying and what you're investing in, and you didn't want to say it. So when Hafiz makes an assumption, then you want to question that. See, here's what we have going on. This is why I said about being hard-headed.
I think you guys should be more open-minded.
Let him finish.
Yes.
Let him finish.
So guys,
you guys need to spread a positive message, because at the end of the day, I'm leaving here with a negative message from this podcast because you guys.
Can somebody grab some control, because you don't know what I need to do.
Real quick. We're just expressing opinions here. Ladies. We're just gonna express the opinions. Me and Fresh are not, and we're gonna let you and Hafiz and Kevin talk about this, and then you guys can give your points. Everyone's gonna get a forum to speak.
But as a man that you don't even know her, you have no place to tell her how and where to invest her money, how to make her money.
I didn't tell her where anything. I just asked what she was doing.
You don't even know.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. This is what this economy breeds. It takes a lot of. This is what this economy breeds, guys.
Speak, ladies. Let them speak, and then you guys will get your shot too.
So Hafez has been he's tried to be as measured as possible. I came in and tried to be as measured as possible. And what are we getting? We're getting attacked. We're getting anger. We're getting, you don't know nothing. You don't know what I do know. What I do know is of all the business people on this platform, the people who are going to have long-term success are not you.
Okay, so I'll see. You're saying it's not me. We'll see. We'll see if I won't be successful.
And my point that I was simply trying to bring up, if you feel offended, that's how you feel. But I'm not offended. No. You had a chance. New York. You had a chance to talk. The reality of the matter is there is a way, whether you're upset or not, that you talk to people. I have not been trying to be disrespectful to you. I have not raised my tone. I have attempted to allow you to communicate and not talked over you. So what's not going to happen is that as adults, that you're going to treat me in one way and I'm going to treat you a different way. The same way that you want me to be respectful, to listen to you and to try to have a conversation with you, I ask that you do the same. If we cannot follow those rules, then you can exit the conversation, because we are simply trying to have a conversation here. If you felt like somebody, New York, you have to let people talk. You see, this is the problem Now we're getting into the problem of modern society, because the whole reason I even got here is because there was certain attitudes I was seeing that you guys were inhibiting. Because remember, the initial question was, what are characteristics about yourself that could be a turnoff to a guy? And some of those things in regards to the attitude, because you started off by saying, well, I'm independent, right? But it's not your independence, it's your attitude.
Facts.
And the reality of the matter is the kind of guys that you want have a choice. They're not going to choose this kind of attitude. So when you're attractive, when you have a nice body, when you pay for money, pay for things and all that stuff, you can get attention. But the reality is, with that kind of attitude, you will not get retention. And so all day long, the fundamental reality is, when you're 20 and you have your looks, use your looks to leverage whatever you can get. But that eventually runs out.
It does.
That eventually runs out. And at the end of the day, what's going to happen is you're going to be at a point in your life where all you're going to have is who you are as a person. And if you have not spent time, energy, effort, and resources into investing into yourself to becoming a better person, what you're going to be is by yourself. And so, and my hope for these conversations is that we as men and women can talk to one another and build one another up. But to sit down here to tear each other down and to come with this negative attitude and this condescending demeanor, that's not the productive way we need to move forward.
And we can have a conversation about it. Go ahead. You had something, and then we'll turn it to Kevin, and we'll let you speak as well, Damaris.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry. It's fine. It's open forum. You know what I'm saying? Say your piece. I saw that you wanted to say something earlier.
No, I retire.
And me too. I feel like you said you were being respectful, but you weren't. As a man, I feel like you have no place to tell women how to make their money. And then you're referring to it as a sex industry. Just because you have OnlyFans doesn't mean you're having sex on it. You could be cooking on OnlyFans. You could do whatever you want. So I just feel like...
But you don't cook on OnlyFans. And the girl next to you don't cook on OnlyFans. And 99% of the women on OnlyFans don't cook. So don't try to bring in this justification that you can cook on OnlyFans. Don't do that. Don't throw the rich when it hurts. When it hurts and you put your hand down there, don't throw the wrench to try to take your hand out. It hurts. You are a sex worker. Period. You're not a chef. You're not a lady that does nails. You're not a lady that's teaching other men and women about credit cleaning. You post pictures to get thirsty simps to buy it. Period. Period. All y'all do that. And it don't take no skill. That's not a skill. Bitch, you do OnlyFans. You can never be on my level. Talking about you an entrepreneur. What's wrong with these women, man? I'm an entrepreneur. How? How?
I'm just offended. And it's not just him towards me, it's towards women, because men have no place at all to say how women should and shouldn't.
We have every place. We built the goddamn world you live.
Men are your fan base. We have no place to critique, no place to say anything, but men are the only one buying y'all OnlyFans. Dog, y'all cannot make this up. They talk stuff about men. They throw men under the bus. They call men all these names, but men are the majority of the people investing in their OnlyFans. And I promise you, do not come at me with that. Women invest too. Yeah, if women invested too, she wouldn't be so entitled, and they would be making all this money. Period.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna
The platform you're on is built by men.
I'm gonna say
nobody made this about men or
guys
women.
do not get paid
This
unless
is what
I stay here. So
this is what tends to happen when, whether it's OnlyFans, TikTok, Instagram, and when women can't handle it, they leave. This is the point. This is about business. Business isn't offensive, but when people in their lack of knowledge gets exposed, they get offended. They call themselves experts and business owners and everything else. You're online strippers.
Period.
But make a little bit of money. Congratulations. I'm good with escorts. I'm good with strippers. But when someone like Hafiz or myself tries to sit down and talk to you about your level of ignorance, you're offended. Your ignorance is what offends you. And it's offensive to me that you're going to try to make this about men and sexism. This is what the world has done. It's got little pampered princesses who can get online, make some money, and think that they're on the same level as men who built this world, and they are not. That's what you just saw them leave, because they can't go get onto Wall Street, Main Street, anywhere, into a bank, into anybody's business to be taken seriously with their so-called business plan or their go-to-market.
I could never take an OnlyFans chick serious, ever. I could never take you serious if you do OnlyFans. I don't care who you is. I don't care who you is. I don't care how old. I can never take you serious if you do OnlyFans. I cannot take you serious. You do OnlyFans. What am I supposed to do? Clap my hands? Can't take you serious, bro. That chick that was on the right, bro. Not the black chick, but the other one that just left. She had a man. The reason why she got on OnlyFans because her man got fired from her job. So she started doing OnlyFans. But a good woman would have started doing OnlyFans just to help her man get back on her feet until her man found a new job. But what did she do? No, she left him for OnlyFans. Started making more money than him and left him. Left him in the dust. Left him in the dirt. Because women don't care about your struggles. They don't make women like that anymore. And if they do, that's a good chick. They don't make women like that no more, bruh. But they got all these women on social media capping. Oh, I don't care about a man's money. I don't care about a man's social status. Cap. Cap, cap, cap. That's why as a man, you have to get to the bag, bro. Period, bro. Forget all that other BS, bro. You have to get to the bag. The bag is the most important thing in a man's life. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even know how your dick and stick can get up if your balance say 0 on your phone. The bag, the purpose, the mission is the most important thing in a man's life. Period. Don't let no chick, don't let no broke dude, don't let nobody tell you otherwise. So this for all ages. The hell you gonna do with no money in your account? Look at the wall. Dry as fuck!
Market strategy. You're taking what the world has given you, your creator has given you, and you put it online. Thank men for building the internet, the computers, the smartphone, and everything else that allows you to sit up in your luxury apartment and get paid for showing your feet. We did that. You didn't. And in 10 years, when no one wants to see your feet or your G-string or your tattoos or whatever else, Hafiz, Chris, the roommates, Mario, Fresh, not Mario, Myron, Fresh, we will all be still running our businesses because we don't get emotional about business. When somebody tells us we have a hole in our game, we humble ourselves, we check ourselves, we get better. That's what men do because we have the business of building the world. We can't fucking walk off like babies because it happened. I didn't like it. See, Atlas can't shrug. If we shrugged, you would die. That's what happens every time one of you little crybabies gets called out here on the platform you came to get attention you asked for. When you get more smoke than you're willing to handle, you want to cry and stomp off. Well, kick rocks. And guess what? There'll be a new one tomorrow because neither one of y'all on the panel can honestly say that you are bringing something to the market that ain't 15 other chicas down on the street bringing. None. So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel. And there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans. It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So carry your cell phone, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Oh my God, mic drop.
Wow.
The Godfather is in the house, man.
I want to piggyback on what he said. As a man, you don't get a choice, bro. You there is no choices. There is no, oh, I quit my job and I do OnlyFans. I get fired from my job and I do OnlyFans. As a man, you get your job fired, you get fired from your job, well, you better get up the next day and go search for another one. Dog, it is hard being a man in this world. It's not easy. That's why when a man becomes successful through his hard work, through years of sacrifice, and years of going through the grind, going through the dirt, sleeping with the roaches, eating ramen noodles, and just going through adversity after adversity, he's going to be arrogant. He's going to feel entitled. He earned that entitlement. These women ain't earned shit. Period. But what do I know, right? I don't know nothing. Women got all the answers.
Kevin, thank you for coming on the show, brother. Man, wow. And with that, I think the ladies, they're outside. Are they mad? Kevin's off the air now. Did they want to come back or not?
Kick out Cam.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do they want to come back? Yeah. Kevin's off the air, guys. If you guys want to come back, they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
They respect Mr. Samuels.
They respect Mr. Samuels. Okay.
Somebody just alerted them to they was just talking.
Oh yeah, you guys were just talking to.
They clearly didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
You guys, that wasn't a random dude.
That was not no random guy on the street.
So, all right, ladies, are you guys gonna come back or not? Or are we gonna end this thing?
No.
Okay, guys, closing thoughts on this.
Yeah, closing thoughts, gentlemen.
Because Hafiz was very passionate. He was being respectful, displaying his definite maturity, and I just feel like they were taking advantage of it. But
yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's sad because we have been in this position before. We had these conversations with women like this already, and I don't think they understand that we're coming at a place of caring. Right. You know, Feast cares, Kevin cares, we care. We see the future. We have talked to thousands of women that are in their mid-30s, early 40s, and they are lonely. Yeah. They are single, that have made these decisions similar to them, and it just has negatively affected them. So this is a warning. Like, I understand that you have your independence, but every decision it could be a positive reaction or it could be a negative reaction. Everything has consequences. So when you're not thinking about the consequences, all you see is the bright positive things. It's like, nah, you need wise people be like, hey, I understand what you're doing right now, but maybe in 5-10 years, your business model is not sustainable. Yeah. And we have seen, we had success early on. Hit rock bottom. Had some good wisdom. Hey, y'all need to make some changes. Y'all need to continue to work hard. And look where.
See, this is the thing about us men, bro. And I even made a tweet about this. I said, do women ever get humbled in life? You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, we as men, bro, when you're born, I tell y'all this all the time. At birth, you lost. What happens when you lose? You playing 2K, you playing Call of Duty, you playing real life basketball game varsity, AAU, college, NBA, NFL, somebody ahead of you better, somebody faster, somebody stronger. You get humbled. Humbled. And what does humbling do? It makes you go back to the drawing board. It makes you draw up another scheme so you can figure out what you need to do to improve. Hey, Steph, you can't do it like that. You got to do it like this. Hey, bro. Hey, Bob, you got to do it like this. Hey, Fresh, you got to do it like this, my nigga. Hey, Hafiz, my nigga, you got to do it like this. Hey, Myron G, you got to do it like this, my G. Not only am I saying it, and I'm not saying this happened in real life, but I'm just saying it in hypothetical. All right, bro, for sure. Let me put that in my notes. All right, bro, for sure. Let me do that right here. All right, bro, for sure. Let me do it like this. Do women ever get humbled? No. What we just see the other day on TikTok. The tall, handsome black guy that she was looking at, he didn't even notice her. He didn't even notice her. Do you know how many guys get walked past like that they don't notice us? You know how many guys are invisible to women? It's just another day. It's just another day. Hey, just another day in paradise as a man. It's just another day in paradise as a man because they walk right past you and you used to it. You invisible to her. You used to that as a man. Women can't take a rejection. Women can't take approaching a man and the man say no. She knew that man was handsome. She knew that man was tall. She knew that man was an athlete. But what kind of scenario did she play in her head? Oh, he must not like black girls. No, he don't like you. Get humbled. He don't like you. They said pride comes before the man's fall. See, the Most High won't let you fall. He'll hold his hand right there and pick you back up. That's him humbling you. That's him letting you know that all of this can stop. Women don't get humbled. But today, that woman got humbled. On TikTok, that woman got humbled. See, women don't have a drawing board. They just have a vision board.
Right now, they haven't gone through that yet. They have not experienced that. So when we know what they are going to hit, we just hope that they have a plan, that they did save, that they did invest, because they can look at their older peers right now. Most of their life, I guarantee they would not want that at all.
And I just want to add one point real quick before Afis goes.
Yep.
We make money whether they're on the show or not. So that was kind of
I wanted to say that, brother.
I was like, bro, like, yeah, we good, yo, we good. Like,
everybody's good over here, bro.
Girls on or not, we make money, so we're good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you're good. Come back, please. You're welcome back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Hafiz. You had a point.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm curious to. I forgot. Your name.
What were your thoughts, Miss Jersey, on that?
For the record, I don't have an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
just so you know, everyone asks for it, but I've never done it. I started to create the account.
And you stopped,
and then I saw they wanted your social. I was like,
Oh yeah, and your driver's license.
I don't think so. So I never did that, but I understand where the girls are coming from. I agree with them. I get it. I totally 100% understand it. And I do understand where he's coming from too. I don't have an OnlyFans, so like I can't relate exactly to what she's saying, but I do get where you guys are coming from in the like the terms of like quick money, like because I work in the service industry. I work at the Hard Rock, the Guitar Hotel, and we make good money, but we work our asses off physically, emotionally, like mentally, like we do a lot of shit. So
that's respected. But you know what? And that's respected, fam. If a chick is really grinding, bro, you know what I'm saying? She putting the work in. I respect that, bro. I respect that wholeheartedly. You putting your hours in, but dog, man, these OnlyFans chicks gotta push up the cleavage a little bit more. Ooh, this simp gonna like this and nip slip. Okay, I'm done for work for the day. I'm an entrepreneur. You literally gotta be out of your mind.
I'm not investing really a lot of my money right now.
Yeah.
So like I get it. I get where you're coming from because it's like, where are you investing your money right now? I'm not really. Like I put a little bit into like some stocks and shit, but it's not like anything crazy. But I also want to get myself on my feet first, get myself some nice things, get myself a nice apartment, like because I don't want to live in a shithole. I don't want to live in an $800 a month apartment in a ghetto ass neighborhood when I could have a nice apartment because I'm making good money. I deserve to use the money that I'm making and like get myself some nice things. I'm not saying like I'm blowing every penny. I'm saving things. I'm building my credit. I bought like a fucking car. I got a nice apartment. And in the future, maybe if I keep profiting, sure, I'll take that money and I'll look into investing or, people who can do it for me, or just building upon that money. But right now it's like also as a young girl, I mean, I'm 24, but as a young girl, you have to get on your feet first. So when you just start out, like I'm just starting out getting my money. She's just starting out getting her money. I'm sure she's just starting out because she's young too. We have to get on our feet first. So however we choose to spend that money in the first year, 2 years, I mean, that's up to us, but like you have to establish yourself first. Like, and then two, I mean, I don't know, I guess this kind of circles back to like being a pretty girl or whatever, but if you're working in some sort of industry where you're selling yourself in a way, like I'm selling myself at work as a server, personality wise, I'm not like physically selling my body or anything like that at any point. But you're selling yourself as a person, your personality, and like getting people to tip you and getting people to spend their money with you or just hand you money. Like which is kind of fun and cool. So if you want to maintain that as a pretty girl, like you have to have maintenance on yourself. Like I spend a shit ton of money on my lashes, my hair, my nails, my, you know, our clothes. Like we go out, whatever, we meet people, and then we invest in ourselves also to do better on like OnlyFans, Instagram, things like that, your platform, because you have to build yourself first. Like you have to like look good. And if, you know, some girls, we start out looking like, you know, not that great. And then over time we get some money, we start to look better, our money grows. And no, it's not going to last forever. Like we're going to get old. We're going to get fucking, okay, yeah, there's a new girl on the fucking block. We get it. Like being a girl, you know, everything's about looks and age, but I get it.
Okay.
But you have to, invest in yourself and then invest in your fucking future as you move on.
There's also one thing too. There's when people like you as a person, they like you no matter what. So I used to be Facebook famous back in 2013. I have people on Instagram, on OnlyFans, on Snapchat, on my YouTube channel telling me I've been following you since 2013. I've seen you grow so much. I love you so much. This and that. Same thing from OnlyFans.
What's your YouTube channel? You a big YouTuber? If people like that, man, women gotta stop the cap, bruh. Women gotta stop the cap. Gotta stop the cap. Gotta stop the cap.
When someone truly loves you as a person and supports you as a person, it doesn't care what you're doing. I have real loyal subscribers on OnlyFans that I don't even have to post, and they'll just tip me just because they
thirsty. Oh my god, I can't listen no more, bro. I'm done. That's a video for today, fellas. I can't listen no more. It's gonna make my head explode. Don't forget to like my video, man. Comment, subscribe, holla back at your boy. Peace.